Hey guys, it's me, 𝒬𝒏𝒈 Plays. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm 𝒬𝒏𝒈, aka Sarah, and I create aesthetically pleasing videos for you to enjoy and me to enjoy creating. That's a lot of words. But anyway, I say if you enjoy the Sims 4, then you should definitely subscribe because I have tons and tons of videos on different types of things for the Sims 4. If you are looking for someone who is strictly a builder, I'm not the last for you. I definitely cannot build, but I took today to Reno. This is the 42 trailer park in Strangerville, and I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. With the CC pack, I was able to get wheels and of course the trailer hitch, as you can see, and I feel like it really doesn't come to life to how stagnant or like how it doesn't move until I put the blue truck out front. And my inspiration for this video was actually the scenario, which I've been kind of into lately. As you see the last video, the scenarios of the, it's like you can see her down in the bottom corner just right there for a second. She has she's new to town. You have to like throw a dinner party and have people over and stuff. Of course, this house is not big enough for that, but her traveling, I kind of felt like, okay, maybe she's been here for a little bit, and I based that kind of off of her personality, I guess. As you can see, why I say it's stagnant, because it's a big picket fence wrapping around the front yard, and I felt like that was very accurate for like a trailer. And I kind of got the inspiration for the one next door. I'm not sure if I'm going to peek over there again and you'll see it, but it has a white fence to kind of like a side yard, and I took inspiration for that to kind of make it look like it's an environment. And I think that these rivishing windows specifically for the trailer are absolutely gorgeous. They fit so well. I try to use these too, but I felt like they just weren't as accurate as the other one, so I did not. And in this is a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and it of course has the Murphy sofa, but I didn't use that until I tried to use this 1 CC pack that I got, but it didn't work. Unfortunately, I don't know, and then I got a couple last exceptions. It was a mess. But right now you can see me working on the outer part, and I just stuck this air conditioner unit that was CC as well into the corner, and now I'm making the entire walls white. Go ahead and set down the floor, and this pretty much ends up being the color scheme, kind of white and brown. And it didn't really start going that way until I realized that I wanted a kind of older look. So, you know, the white fridge, very, very old. And that's what it ended up looking like. And sorry about that cough, but yeah, sometimes it happens. And with most of the furniture that I placed throughout this house, I wanted it to be stagnant. It does not move. It can be put away. So like all the counters look attached to the wall. Of course, the grill and the oven can be taken down and placed. You know, these are things that are plugged in. They're not attached. The fridge, I feel like it's bolted down. You know what I'm saying? And then I really wanted to make it look like, okay, everything in this house can be folded or put away for moving purposes, but it's really more stagnant in here. So like you'll see in the sink actually has a pipe running down into it. So, you know, it's definitely meant to be placed down somewhere and left, but could be moved if need be. Just, I feel like you have to redo the plumbing and stuff. Once I found out that the windows were shelves, it was absolutely over from here. The entire place got plants and clutter. It turned out really well because of these shelves. And right here I used the chipped set, and this table was perfect because, like I said, foldability to be able to move. And you can kind of see here, it's like you can fold the chair up and place it away. Decorating this wall was super difficult for me because it's just a big span. There was nothing dividing the kitchen from the living room, and I didn't like that, but I ended up keeping it and kind of trying to go with clutter, because in a real single trailer like this, you wouldn't get the opportunity to have split. It would just be like this. Here you'll see me trying to use this like sofa bed, but the, I guess, bed I used, I'm not sure if it was the bed or that, you can see it caused a last exception. So I was like, oh, okay, got rid of that. And then we ended up going, of course, with tiny living, the Murphy bed. And I did that, like I said, it ended up being a lot of brown and white in here, and the kitchen kind of based that whole thing. And I wanted like brown, white, green, yellows. So you will see that throughout too, but mostly brown and white was the main theme. And I think once I added in the TV and the hanging plants and everything, I feel like it brought the whole build together, because I, of course, cluttered the entryway, made it look like somebody actually lived there. I was going to go with this TV, and then I was like, no, wait, I can use this older style TV since I'm going for a more old vibe. It took me absolutely forever to find a built-in TV stand that would fit correctly. But then I remembered, why don't I just use the tiny living dresser? So that's what I'm going to find now, because of course, and I just raised it up and then I could auto place it wherever I wanted it to go, and it worked perfectly. I will say, when they came out with the tiny living pack, that's an absolutely for your little tiny builds, things you need to fit, stuff like that. And for the bathroom, I wanted to go with that same built-in type of vibe. So as you'll see, the sink that I pick is also from the chipped set. It is like running into the floor, but looks attached to the house. And I'm really happy about that. I just wanted everything to look like if it got moved, it could possibly be done. So I switched a few things around and I gave them the university shower because I like the idea of that. I felt like you wouldn't get a full tub bath combo. I could have done it, but to make for more realism, I opted not to. And you'll see me, this bathroom took me a while because I was trying to get like as much clutter into certain spaces as I could while still making it work. And in the end, I did not even find a place for the laundry basket, but there's a clothesline on the lot. However, I went back, fixed it, and when it's uploaded to the gallery, it will have a clothes basket in it. You can see me here trying to figure out where to put the clothes basket, but I decided to come back to it and of course totally forgot to do so. Again, I was trying to keep a color scheme going, so you'll see the brown mats come into play in here, and then on the wall you will see a brown and kind of greenish towel set, not the one that's currently there, but the one that I add here soon. Right here, these little tower sets, I doubled them, and then one was this brown color and the other was the green. Just trying to, incorporate that green mat from the kitchen. Here I put those on the wall and I made it that greenish color as well. And you can see me trying to find anything in the house to avoid going to the outside, because landscaping, again, not my strong suit, but I went with that mat. And now I'm working on the entryway. So I found this picture frame, put that up there, and now I'm looking for the little key frame and I can never find it, no matter what I do. So this is me going through and finding all this really, really good clutter to clutter up the area with. So this little dish rack shelf I put on the wall over there, and you'll just see me flip back to the kitchen because I find so much good clutter that could be permanent on the wall. And now you will see me spend the next couple minutes trying to find the key rack. And I don't know why it's not called a key rack, but I passed it, went back out, looked at another section, couldn't find it, came back and found it to the same section. I don't know, but I think finding this clutter in the hanging actually worked really well. Again, looking for key, so I typed in key. It's just a go around of me trying to figure out. And I felt like this little electricity box looked way better than the last one, and I wanted to make it seem like as much wall space as possible was filled in. And then finally we found it, and now we're moving to the outside. Whew. I know that's done. This is a patio set. I absolutely love it. I was gonna go for these planter boxes, and I was gonna put everything in pink, but decided not to. So out here is yellow, and I don't end up keeping those planter boxes. And you'll see here, after I added this little planter box, I didn't really like that, so I will get rid of those. I'm pretty sure I took them out because I didn't like the way they looked up against the house. I added a few wind chimes to the build because I felt like, you got the flowers, very, very on brand. And this is where I put the clothesline. Yep, I got rid of that to put the clothesline down. Forgot the wash bin. Please, I was just using it as a decoration. But if you wanted functional laundry, of course, there's the laundry bin. All you have to do is get the wash tub. And I used the same chairs from the same patio set that the grill is from. And I didn't realize that it had a umbrella. Like, I forgot, and the umbrella is functional. I cannot remember the CC set's name, but I will find it and I will put it on the screen for future editor Sarah, so that you guys can go get it. It is absolutely amazing, and I ended up going with this bright, just color. I don't know. I loved it with the pink and the yellow. It was giving me very not from in town, guest home, maybe Airbnb trailer. I don't know. I also envisioned a dog living here, so I put the doghouse out and the food bowl. Please tell me how I did not recognize that the clothesline was there. I go back and I move it once I realized that the clothesline is actually right there. But in that moment, I was like, yes, that's perfect. You got your seating area. And then I lined up this little mailbox that attaches to the fence. And I think that added so much personality. And now I spend the next 5 minutes trying to figure out a walkway with terrain paint. Didn't end up liking it. Ended up putting so much color down that I actually bulldozed the entire terrain because I could not find the terrain that Oasis Springs is naturally in. So I was like, you know what? Here's how we fix it. I'm gonna bulldoze the whole thing. Went back, added back in all the grass from the beginning. Yes, I did. And I mean, it did take long for y'all, but for me, yeah. And then I put the red paint all down. But anyway, we are rounding a corner towards the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, turn on that post notifications, and subscribe so you can be notified about future content. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and enjoy the outro. Bye.